Hi, welcome to a new episode of The Young and the Restless. We open up at Abby and Devon, and they're discussing the move to the Chancellor Mansion. And Abby says that it's Devon's choice to make at this point. Then we see Lilly runs into Audra at Society, and Audra brags about being the head of Newman Media, and Lilly is shocked. Then we see Kyle visits Jack in the office at Jabot, and he wants to discuss how they move forward with marketing. Kyle says that they will figure it out how to move forward, him and Summer, but Jack says that one will have to step away. Kyle thinks that it's Summer that's going away, so he says to Jack that it's kind of unfair to fire Summer after all that she has been losing lately, but Jack tells him that Summer is not the one who needs to resign. Kyle is stunned by this. Then we go over to the Abbott house, and Diane tries to tell Summer and apologize for what's going on with her and Kyle, but Summer tells Diane that she doesn't need her support. She is of no help to her. Then we see Abby and Devon boring, and Abby thinks that there's no better home for Dominic than the Chancellor estate. So Abby and Devon, they both decide that they will move in. Then we see Lilly calls Audra a shark and asks how she backstabbed Nate into getting the position. But Audra tells her that it's a promotion. Then Nate arrives and tells Lilly the full story and announces that he is filling in for Nick as the COO. Then we see Lilly calls her a place filler, and Lilly asks to speak to Nate alone. Then Audra thanks Lilly for firing her and says that if she didn't fire her, then she would not have discovered her height at Newman Media. First, Lilly asks Nate how he's doing, and she claims that she is worried about him. And he tells her about him and Vic being in a relationship, and Lilly calls him out for swimming with all the sharks and says that he is clearly surviving, and tells him to watch out for Audra and Vic. Back at the Abbott house, Diane begs Summer to stop, and Summer blames her for the reason her mom is gone and her marriage is crumbling. And Summer tells Diane that she is happy that she no longer has to walk on eggshells in the house with Diane. And Diane claims that she is trying to help Summer, but Summer says that she will handle things on her own, and Phyllis was right about Diane. Diane destroys everything she touches, and Summer goes upstairs. Then we see at Jabot, Kyle asks if Summer puts Jack up to it, and Kyle rants how much Summer is a liar. Then Jack tells him that he is the one who came up with the idea. Kyle says that Billy currently occupies his seat at Jabot after Jack tells him that he can work at Jabot. Jack says that there is no other option. Kyle asks if it's Jack's subtle way of getting him and Summer back together by forcing them to work together. Back at Society, we see Audra tells Nate that Lilly is judgmental, and Nate defends Lilly and happy that he and Lilly are connecting again. Audra then begs him to not let Lilly influence his business decisions. Then we see Lilly runs to Devon's house to tell him about Nate and Victoria, and Devon says that he already knew. Lilly said that they didn't get their karma clearly because everything is working out for Nate and Audra. Lilly, with her judgmental self, tells Devon that she can no longer work together with Nate and work things out because he's a cheater and stuff like that. I'm like, Lilly, you and Devon have the nerve to sit there and call someone a cheater and use that as a characteristic for not being able to work things out with someone. Like, you and Devon are the biggest hypocrites. Like, stop. The self-centeredness, and it needs to stop. But Devon then offers Lilly his apartment and asks if she can be neighbors with Nate. Then we see Abby and Chance meet up with Society, and she tells him that they will take his offer. And Abby questions if Chance is holding back feelings and she could talk to him. Back at Jabot, Jack vows that there is no manipulation from Summer and questions why he chose Kyle questions why he chose Summer over him, and Jack explains that they are not being in sync and it will eventually hurt the company. Kyle yells that they can be professional, and Kyle says that he will get back to Jack and leaves. Then we see Chance tells Abby not to worry about him. It's for Dominic why he's making the decision, and says that they need to put it behind them and just be friends. Chance says that he found a place and he will be moving out by the end of the week. Then we see Devon tells her that they are moving to the Chancellor Mansion. But then we see Summer comes down the stairs with her suitcase ready to move out, and she reflects on the memories in the house with Kyle and the day that Kyle asked to renew the vows. And then we see Kyle comes home and he sees the luggage, and Summer says that it's what you want. Kyle says that he didn't expect her to leave so quickly, and then he tells her about the marketing decision by Jack. Kyle tells her that Market is hers and that Jack was right. And then Summer calls Harrison downstairs and they both tell Harrison about her moving out. Then we see Nate and Audra at Society celebrate how things went for them effortlessly and things have fallen into place. Then Nate hopes that Nick gives up the corporate life and goes back into charity work. Agreed. Nick is somewhat a spoiled lazy brat, and I think Victor also knows that. Then we see Abby comes back to Devon and tells Devon and Lilly that they can move into the Chancellor Mansion by the end of the week. Lilly then accepts the apartment from Devon. Then we see Summer and Kyle say they say that they are going to tell their final goodbyes, and Kyle offers to help Summer with the luggage to get out, but Summer rejects and says she can do fine on her own. Then we see Diane is at Jabot venting to Jack about Summer and what she said, and Jack discusses his run-in with Kyle. And then Kyle comes back at Jabot and tells them that they told Harrison about the separation and Summer has moved out. Kyle then quits the entire Jabot and says that he wants to take some time and space to figure out things. Then we see Devon says that it's tough leaving the apartment, but he is now into moving and they should start a new life together. Then we see Chance sees Summer moving into the athletic club. Then we see Kyle meets up with Audra at the coffee house and he tells her about Summer moving out and his marriage being done. He lets Audra know that he has nothing to do with her. Back at the athletic club, Chance offers to be a shoulder for Summer to lean on if she needs someone to talk to. And Summer hopes that it will blow over soon and her marriage will get back on track. Then we see Kyle announce to Audra that he is out of Jabot, he quit his job. And then we can look at Audra's face and we can see somewhat of a disappointment, like she had a plan or something to get things out of Kyle. I don't know if this is a part of this whole theory of schemes that I have. I believe that Tucker, Diane, and Audra are still working together. So I don't know if she was trying to sleep with Kyle to get information to give Tucker. I don't know. That's my theory. And based on Audra's face, it's clear that Kyle has ruined her plans. Thanks for watching. Bye.